Hey there, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're back at our series, Dynamic Duos. Those great combos of a vocalist who's very much the front man, great vocalist, stage dominant presence, that type of thing, with a great guitar player. He may be a great riff master, maybe he's the great soloist, maybe he's a combo of both, or maybe he's just the guy who writes that fantastic music that we've grown to love so much. So anyways, it's the dynamic duo, and today we're featuring the dynamic duo from Gentle Giant. Oops, sorry, that's a little bit blurry there. All these great albums by Gentle Giant. This one, it doesn't really go this way, but I never can quite figure out how to show it, and this is a newer one for me. So, of course, the dynamic duo here is, of course, Derek Shulman, vocalist, sometimes bass player, sometimes guitar player, sometimes little other instrument player. But I never actually liked Gentle Giant's vocals at the beginning when I first started listening to them. However, I always thought there was one guy in the band singing, and this was before I knew anything about him, whose voice was stronger than the others. And of course it turned out to be Derek, of course. And he actually has a good, really solid voice, and he's he's kind of a larger than life kind of character on stage, most noticeable guy out there, I think. Great kind of showmanship. He has a fantastic voice, and it projects well, and he articulates well too, which is good because their lyrics are a little more complicated than the average band. Of course, the other guy is Gary Green. Now, he's not so much of a frontal type of guy as you might get with a lot of other lead guitarists or dominating type of guitarists, but the guy is really good at the soloing part. Fantastic riffs. To me, he's one of the outstanding characters of this band. He brings an element to their music that I find really refreshing. His guitar abilities are both really solid, really good, but also interesting, not just boring. He does have some riffs, but he tends to stay to the kind of complexity of their music. He plays the part that is assigned to him in the music within the frame of Gentle Giant's music, which means that it's kind of all over the place, but it fits. Their style is so perfectly done. Like, everything's so intricate, and his guitar fits in that so very well. And he has ability to play acoustic guitar exceptionally well as the electrical stuff. And he, of course, does do some other kind of instrumentation, as they all do. But his main focus is his guitar and his guitar ability. And I've always appreciated his guitar. Even when I really wasn't following the band too closely and didn't really think much of them, I always thought, not a band I'm really into, but the guitar player is exceptional. That was the one thing I thought right off the bat. And of course, he does add that element to their stage presence as well. His guitar stands out again on the stage, as well as the keyboards and some of the other instruments other people play. It's a very musically instrumentally dominant type of band who have a lot of great instrumentation here. But Gary Green, I think he's one of those guys who just knows how to complement the intricacies of this band with his fine, detailed, and sometimes unique guitar abilities that he expresses all the time. So for me, today, Gentle Giant, I got it wrong again. Always do, eh? This is the Three Friends, which is the same as the self-titled. But anyways, like some really great stuff on all of these albums. I just think that this duo, maybe not as well known as other duos, maybe not as big in the production part of the music as other groups, but certainly a combination that works really well together. And I had to give them some attention today, so I'm giving that to Gentle Giants, Gary Green, and Derek Shulman. So please have yourself a good day. Please subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back again tomorrow with another one. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned that this one was coming out on the 10th. So March the 10th, band number 10. So take care.